Hey everybody, my name is Tyler Mizell. I'm going to persuade you all to agree with me that gay marriages and gay relationships should not be right and should not be tolerated by no means. In the year 2000, a few states allowed gay marriages to be performed. At the end of that year, 3% of all marriages were gay marriages. If our country keeps allowing these gay marriages to be performed, our country, our families, our future generations will be greatly affected, and it's not in a good way at all. And being raised in a Christian home, I was raised at Crossroads Free Pentecostal Church, and it's not only been morally wrong and just disturbing to see, but it is biblically wrong, as I'll say later in my speech. And I think gay marriages should be illegal because they cannot repopulate the earth, and many Christian religions do not accept it. It's not tolerated, and it's going to greatly affect our future generations to come. Well, starting off with, it cannot repopulate our earth. When God created the heavens and the earth in the beginning, He created Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve. So, it's automatically natural for the man and woman to conceive children, and that's how you populate the earth. That's how it started, and that's how it got in the beginning, and that's how the population started. Two males together, two females together, it's not possible to conceive children. It's not possible to repopulate the earth. It is not possible at all. On www.nogaymarriage.com, it states that the only way a gay couple could have a child is by adoption. But the opposite sex have to have the child for them to adopt it. So they can't have the child if there ain't nothing but gay marriages. But could you imagine what the child would have to go through if he was raised in a gay marriage, family? It'd traumatize him. But my second point would be Christian religions do not accept it, do not tolerate it by no means. In Leviticus chapter 20:13, it states that if a male lay with another male as if he does a woman, this is an abomination, and they will be put to death, and their blood will be upon them, is what it says in the Bible. And by saying that, their blood is upon them, not in the hands of Jesus Christ. So if they die, it's not good for them. They're going to hell more than likely. And it is impossible for the gay marriages to repopulate. It is not possible at all. And in the Bible, like I said, He created Adam and Eve. He created Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve. And that's how you repopulate. You got the male and the female. The male and the male, female and female cannot repopulate. It is impossible. Okay, going to my third point, I'm going to our future generations, how it will affect them. Well, could you imagine in 40 years, our children, my children's children, walking down the street, if we keep tolerating these gay marriages, they will see couples walking down the street holding hands, the same sex. Their teachers may even be the same sex, marriage, in a relationship. Well, what are they going to think? This is only going to cause mass confusion. It's just not good at all. So, they may have to start teaching early in kindergarten our kids to come up about same-sex marriages. And this is not good. It is not the way God intended it to be, and it can only cause destruction. But if a kid grew up and he sees all this, what will he end up like? It's not good. It's not right. And in the book Marriage Under Fire, Dr. James Dobson, he says that by these gay marriages that it is being performed, it has taken all the sanctification out of the marriage between a man and a woman, the way it's supposed to be. The way it's supposed to be with a man and a woman is really unifying sanctification, that they get married, but by these gay marriages being performed, it's taking all the meaning out of it. It has no meaning at all. And by saying that, I was raised in a Christian home, like I said earlier, and I've always believed that it was wrong and disturbing to see, but it states it in the Bible. But as us Christian people, we can get together and pray about this and make a stand as if they do, to protest when they do, but we could make a stand and try to stop this gay marriage. But at the end of my speech, I hope I've convinced all of you to agree with me on these matters I say about gay marriages. You've heard all the effects I've said about the gay marriages, what can happen, what the outcome is. It's not good at all. And I hope you will all agree with me. Like I said earlier, I was raised in Crossroads Free Pentecostal Church, and I've always been taught that it was wrong, but it states in the Bible clearly, as I read you in Leviticus chapter 20 and 13, that it is wrong. And now that I've told you all the outcomes that can happen to this gay marriages, what it can do to our country, what it can do to our future generations, what it can do to just the country itself, it is nothing but bad stuff that can happen. No good outcomes come of this. And the purpose of my speech was to convince all of you of this, and I hope I have done this clearly. But as Christian saints today, we can unite together and stop this gay marriages before it does any more effect and any more harm to all these people and our future generations to come. Thank you for listening to my speech.